Learn about emergency water purification at the Public Health Preparedness Summit. You can learn about emergency water purification, among other things, at the Public Health Preparedness Summit that is being held in Anaheim, California on February 21st through 24th, 2012. This summit is being held to regroup, refocus, and refresh by providing information about preparedness in a disaster or crisis situation. There have been significant measures that have been taken over the past decade, which sustain public health capabilities and the capacity for responding and planning for disasters and emergencies. There have been many lessons that have been learned from the September 11, 2011 attack, along with Hurricane Katrina, which are responsible for accomplishments in emergency and disaster preparedness. There have been initiatives like the Presidential Policy Directive 8, National Health Security Strategy, and the Presidential Executive Order that pertain to medical countermeasures in case of a biological attack or disaster situation. Even with these strides that have been made, now federal funds are dwindling, resulting in a bleak economic outlook, causing the state, local, and territorial health departments to no longer aim at doing more with less. These agencies are finding themselves eliminating critical preparedness activities, the ones that can mean the difference between life and death during a disaster or crisis situation. With these developments, preparedness for survival has been thrown into the hands of the citizens. This means things like emergency water purification for survival in a disaster situation must be handled on a personal, family-by-family basis. People have to take preparedness into their own hands if they want any chance of survival during a survival or crisis situation. The 2012 Public Health Preparedness Summit will be holding workshops, plenary sessions, town halls, interactive sessions, sharing sessions, poster sessions, and other partner sessions, along with continuing education being offered. A variety of topics will be covered, so try and attend if possible. The plenary panelists include Jack Herman, MSED, NCC, MLHC, Senior Advisor-in-Chief, Public Health Preparedness, National Association of County and City Health Officials. Elizabeth H. Lyman, MPH, Deputy Director, Public Health Emergency Preparedness, California Department of Public Health. Ron Norby, Deputy Agency Director, Orange County Healthcare Agency. David L. Lackey, Commissioner, Texas Department of State Health Services. Melissa Friel, Director, Center for Emergency Response and Terrorism, Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services, Jefferson City, Missouri. D. Sean Smith, D.O., Emergency Physician, St. John's Regional Medical Center, Physician President, Mercy, St. John's Clinic, Joplin and Kansas Division, Joplin, Missouri. Chris Harmon, Chief Emergency Services Officer, American Red Cross, Greater Ozarks Chapter, Springfield, Missouri. Lillian Shirley, BSN, MPH, MPA, President, National Association of County and City Health Officials Director, Multnomah County Health Department, Portland, Oregon. Scott Z. Burns, Writer, Contagion. W. Ian Lipkin, MD, Director, Center for Infection and Immunity, John Snow, Professor of Epidemiology, Columbia University. Nicole Lurie, MD, MSPH, Assistant Secretary for Preparedness and Response, Department of Health and Human Services, RADM, Public Health Service. Alexander Garza, MD, MPH, Assistant Secretary and Chief Medical Officer, Office of Health Affairs, Department of Homeland Security. Brian Kamoe, JD, MPH, Senior Director for Preparedness Policy, National Security Staff, the White House. Matthew J. Hepburn, MD, Director for Medical Preparedness Policy, National Security Staff, the White House. RADM Ali S. Khan, MD, MPH, Assistant Surgeon General and Director, Office of Public Health Preparedness and Response, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Donald A. Henderson, MD, MPH, Distinguished Scholar and Professor of Public Health and Medicine, Center of Biosecurity of UPMC, University of Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Maryland. The information that will be provided at the summit will help you understand why it is so important to prepare for a disaster by learning how to make clean water from dirty water with emergency water purification. www.170gallonsaday.com